senior NBA insider Chris Haynes. We appreciate you being here this morning. Give us some scoop. What are you hearing about KD's future?
Well, look, right now, I think they're in the bunkering stage right now where they're going to get together in the next day or so, today or tomorrow, and kind of sift through some of the teams and seeing which teams they're going to actually grant a meeting to. So this is going to be the first time that they actually get together and talk about this process. I don't expect the process to last long. I'm talking about when June 30th hits. I don't expect it to be a long, strenuous process. We've all known for quite some time the suitors or the legitimate suitors that were going to be out there, the legitimate suitors that he was going to consider. So that hasn't changed. But I think right now what's going on is just the process of figuring out who they're going to meet with, when, and in what order, because that plays a significant part too. There was a team that I can't say the team, I can't say the player, but they're calling around. They have a meeting plan with this player, but they want that player last. So order is all very important, even though it seems minute and sometimes it doesn't even get reported.
They want the last thing to hear their pitch.
That last thing to pitch, that usually that's what sticks out with a player is what you heard last. So that's very important through this process as well.
Okay, back to what Steve Kerr said yesterday. What is your bottom line takeaway on what Kevin knew or did not know about his injury?
Look, I can't corroborate that he was pissed. I will say that there was confusion all around with that situation of how it played out. The Warriors did go in there and tell him that the extent of which he could get re-injured would be just another calf injury.
Okay. Not catastrophic.
Not catastrophic, correct. And so I think they're on a little bit better ground than they were before. But I will say this is that, and I reported this, that the KD and his camp, his circle, they would have hoped that the Warriors would have ruled him out indefinitely, dating back to, I believe it was at the conference finals. Dating back to the second round, Houston Rockets.
Game 5.
Rockets. Yeah. So that way, if he's ruled out indefinitely, then there's no speculation. There's no so in my job, I'm asking, okay, after this game, all right, what's KD's availability for practice? What's KD's availability for the next game? This continued on through the conference finals and through the finals. And so what happened was then the players are believing that he's getting close to returning because they're seeing him work out.
Well, Joe Lacob said, I believe we will see Kevin Durant at some point in these finals.
The owner as well. The owner as well. So what happened was KD became a talking point every single day. And I think that did contribute to pressure to get out there, on top of the owner saying what he had to say. And so, look, I think both sides wish things were handled differently. I think it can be repaired, but I don't know as far as saying that he's going to come back and that things are going to be okay. I do think some other interests, particularly Knicks, like as I've said, I think they're a serious suitor. I think that's a real serious interest right there. And what happened with KD couldn't have happened at a worse time.
No, it could not. So are you saying right now you would give the Knicks a little better shot of signing him than Golden State re-signing him?
This is me personally. I like the Knicks' chances. I'll say that, Skip. I like the Knicks' chances. I just think the way things ended in Golden State couldn't have been even any more catastrophic for the organization. Man, look at this. Take away KD for a minute. Golden State's going into that brand new Chase Center. The ideal situation was to have this whole team back. Because those tickets are going to be quadruple what they were at Oracle Arena.
Well, Iggy said they priced the common fans.
They priced the common fans out. So now you're going into that brand new Chase Center in San Francisco with the possibility of not having Klay or KD next year. Because a lot of people think Klay as well could be out the entire season next year. So you going in trotting out just Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. What kind of toll is that going to put on Steph's body all throughout the year, going to the Chase Center? Or is the market, I understand that the arena probably initially is going to be sold out, people, but over time, throughout the course of that season, with just Draymond and Steph, is that going to be enough? That's like I said, everything happened at the worst possible time for the Warriors, and I just can't see right now them being the favorites.
Okay, and your gut feeling is Klay will stay?
I think Clay.
If they give him the max.
Well, they're going to have to give him a max.
Exactly.
Look, but check this out. Shannon, they cannot offer this boy anything less than the max and then expect to have some type of favorable outcome. Remember, I'm saying, they have that chase, like that chase center is a big deal.
Right.
So you want to go off and piss off, you want to talk about pissing off somebody, you want to go and piss off Clay, because Clay will bounce.
Yeah.
Clay will bounce. You want to piss off Clay? Look, man, you saw how Clay tried to fight back, on that injury, come back and shoot a free throw? That's what he wanted to stay in the game. Yeah. So he's going to piss this guy off first day of free agency, have him go sign with the Clippers or whoever, and then you're going in there really trotting out there with, with a subpar roster.
At least if you re-sign him, you might not have him this year, but you're going to have him for 4 more years after the fact. For me, I just think there was no favorable outcome for KD unless he didn't tear this. Because if he gets approved by doctors, and let's just take Steve Kerr at his word, guys, that Steve Kerr said, not only did our doctors tell him this, but another guy told him this, and another doctor. So 3 doctors told Kevin Durant this is what could happen. If he gets cleared and he doesn't play, we got Kawhi Leonard all over again. Yeah. Because that's what we reported. Kawhi got cleared and he didn't play. Okay, they tell him this. He goes out there, he tears his Achilles. So, damn, the only way he could win, Skip, is that he plays and he doesn't tear that Achilles. Any other way, he gets cleared, he doesn't play, boom. He played and he tore his Achilles. But how much did what Draymond said to him early in the season?
Hey,
I mean, you got to prove you.
Hey, all I could go off, Uncle Shannon, all I could go off of is what KD told me.
Right.
He said they've gotten past that.
Okay.
Draymond said they've gotten past that.
Okay.
I mean, I think we know KD pretty well. Sometimes he does hold things.
Right.
I don't know, but I'm just going off of basically what he told me is that they've gotten past that. And I'm glad you brought up Kawhi, or some people like to refer to him as number 2.
Yeah.
Because the situation that happened with KD, which was catastrophic, most people say he shouldn't have been out there. Shouldn't have been out there. But didn't Kawhi go through a similar situation over there? And, he got ridiculed for the way things were handled. And he got ridiculed for the way things handled. I'm interested in hearing somebody's take on that, because now it's looking like that was the right decision.
Oh, really?
Going into next year.
Finals MVP.
Hey,
healthy.
He had a thigh bruise, and they babied him, and they coddled.
Not enough.
And they just patted him on the head and said, you take as much time as
Who
you need.
we talking about here?
The San Antonio Spurs.
No, but what player are you talking about?
Number 2.
No, that's
You'll always be number 2 to me.
Kawhi. Skip.
I am so sick of this story because it's so wrong what you're saying. He had a thigh bruise. He didn't have a frayed Achilles tendon. He didn't have a knee that could go at any second. He had a thigh bruise.
That could go at any
and
second.
The most conservative and patient medical staff in all of sports said, take as much time as you need, until about January 15th, when they said, you know what? You're 100% ready to go. We clear you publicly for all basketball activities.
Yes, they did.
And he said,
He said, no, he said, I still hurt. He said, I feel it. Just like Kevin knew deep down.
My uncle wants me out of here, so I'm hurt.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh.
Skip, just like
thank you for bringing that up, by the way.
athletes know their body. And just like KD knew deep down, but the peer pressure and the organizational pressure was too great for him to resist. KD knew deep down inside that he was not right. And against his better judgment, because that's what we do, Skip. We know sometimes, I'm telling you, I know I've been there. No, we got no business out there playing, but we do it anyway because we've heard from the players, the teammates. You don't want to let those guys. You heard from coaches and the higher-ups in the organization, and you're like, I can't let them down. Knowing good and well something bad could possibly happen, but you know what? We're willing to roll the dice. That's what we do.
Okay, so I got to say one last thing about number 2. He is about to tell the Los Angeles Clippers, I can give you 41 games for sure, but I'm not sure about after that. I'll give you 41, but I'm playing no back-to-back.
Hey, guess what? They say, hold on. Are you going to get us to the NBA Finals and win a championship? We'll let you play 25. We'll let you play 25.
Wait a second. Now you say the Clippers might get to the finals?
No, I'm saying the Clippers are saying, Skip, when you get these guys, they don't come available very often.
No, he's a really good player. I said that.
No, he's
really
good.
He was
Great.
really good.
Upgrade that.
They're great. Tier
I used to
one.
argue with him. We're going back 2 years ago. I said he's the best two-way player in basketball.
Yeah.
No, LeBron James is. Baloney, he was.
So what changed? The only thing changing was his uniform.
You have to play.
He
You have to
played.
play.
Did you not just see the
His
NBA Finals?
hero growing up was Michael Jeffrey Jordan,
Yes.
who played 9 times all 82 games. 9 times, all 82. I don't know what happened. I guess it was a different day.
Skip,
Skip.
do you know this, Skip? Funny. I'm glad you brought that up. Because at the age of 34, LeBron James, even though Michael Jordan, how many times did he play all 82?
9.
9?
He also played 81 once and 80 once.
LeBron had played 71 more games.
At that point.
And he played 82,
that point.
81, 78. And
At that
LeBron
point.
James still played 71 more games. But I don't even know why I brought it
At
up.
age
Skip.
30.